ABC 27 Friday Night Overtime. Sponsored by these businesses.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another week of Friday Night Overtime. Week number 3 of the high school football season. Couple changes this week thanks to COVID-19. We thought we would get here, but still a ton of good games going on. And we got our special guest back tonight. We'll get to all those games in a minute. Brian Jackson joining us once again this week.
Yeah, had so much fun, decided to come back.
Hey, here we go.
Madison County and SUWANNEE High, both 2-0 on the year, with the Cowboys crossing the river tonight to face the Bulldogs.
Love that rivalry. Yeah. Madison has dominated this one as of late, too. Our own Dom Tibbetts was there and has more with our Friday Night Overtime Game of the Week.
If you want fireworks, action, and intensity, then this rivalry showdown between Madison County and SUWANNEE is just what the doctor ordered. So let's dive into your highlights from this undefeated matchup. Starting in the opening quarter, Cowboys strike first. Mitch Rutherford rolls left on the scramble and finds his receiver, who breaks the plane for 6. Mick's extra point makes it 6-0 early. Then more from Madison County. Rutherford, this time on the play action, spots a man downfield and connects, but then the ball comes loose and the Cowboys jump on it to avoid the disaster, and they set up this touchdown run by Robert Ayers. He rumbles and bumbles his way into the end zone, and all of a sudden it's 20-0 in favor of Madison. But the Bulldogs won't be going down without a fight. Check out this pass from Jaquez Moore. What a thing of beauty as his wideout creates a separation and makes it 27 Cowboys heading into halftime. Third quarter, Bulldogs 1 score away from taking the lead until Ty Jarvis hauls in this clutch touchdown pass to take a 26-14 lead, as that would prove to be the nail in the coffin and the final momentum swing Madison County needed to take this one 32-14, your final score.
But just proud of our kids that found a way, and that's what you got to do to be a championship team. And right now, it's ugly wins, but ugly wins a lot better than a pretty loss.
Well, there you have it, a hard-fought game, and the SUWANNEE Bulldogs gave it their all. But tonight, the Madison County Cowboys came out on top. Reporting in SUWANNEE, Dom Tibbetts, ABC 27.
And fun fact now, Madison County has won that rivalry in the regular season every year since 1995. Wow. Now you talk about rivalry games, Florida High and PK Yonge is a big one. Florida High, Florida State's lab school, PK Yonge, Florida's lab school. And I have a little bit of extra interest in this one because guess what? I'm a PK Yonge alum. These two fighting for the Directors Cup. The Seminoles won big last year, sent me home crying. Getting on top early tonight, too. ALISON taking the handoff. Too easy. 7-0 after the made PAT. Later, up 22-0 now. Trey Donaldson could end up in Gainesville at the University of Florida playing football and basketball, taking his time. Ooh. Not really sure what the Blue Wave defense is doing there, but Trey dancing all over them. It's 29-0. PK, no match for Florida High. And again, sent home crying. 57-0 the final. Blue Wave, get it together. Come on.
57-0. Another big rivalry going down in CAIRO. Sarah Makers hosting Thomasville, fighting to claim the Sarah pitcher. Get ready for a lot of defense. First quarter, Makers on offense. Thomasville defense coming up with the big stop. The Bulldogs with the ball now. Ronnie Baker to Xavier Rivers. Chaz Johnson and John Carter all there for the stop. A lot of hats on the ball there. Then CAIRO back on offense, still scoreless from their own 12. Hand off to Tay Solomon. Woo, that kid's gone. Woo, man. 40 yards, picking it up there with Thomasville, making something out of nothing. Snap is high to Ricky Bolton, but check this out. Gets the first down and then some more anyway. Drags a couple of guys along with him. Then the pitcher going back to Rose City. Thomasville would win this one 30-7 was your final. The Lions Vikings, the top team in the state in 7A football across Georgia, and according to some polls, like Allison was just telling me, top 10 in the entire country at home tonight against OAKLEAF. Very first play of the game. I used to cover this kid. OAKLEAF quarterback Walter Simmons throws a beauty to Terrence Anthony. Nice play there, but the Lions defense, they would wake up from there. A lot of hats on the ball, just absolutely stuffing the run game. That kid had absolutely nowhere to go. And you know what they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Simmons once again throws a pass to Anthony, who fights through some contact there, getting some yak there, but Lowndes would get the win in this one. 37-13 is your final.
There you go, your Jacksonville sports roots. Gotta love it. The Valdosta Wildcats, one of the top teams in 6A football in Georgia. Cats taking on Bainbridge tonight, one of the top teams in 4A. Wildcat fans ready for this one. USC commit Jake Garcia out tonight, hamstring injury. Amari Jones in, doing work. Beauty of a touchdown pass. The defense, they showed up too. Jalen Yerby picking this one off tonight. Ooh. All Valdosta Wildcat football. 45-7 your final. Valdosta 2-0. Perfect on the year.
Little interstate battle tonight. WAKULLA War Eagles picking up Thomas County Central this week. Now, Brendan Wilson, it's running straight up the middle for the very first touchdown of the game. Junior Kanye Westfield with the extra point. Number 6, Desmond Green takes the handoff there. And to junior Denzel Miller. He would just take it all the way in for the 7 there. Then Pershawn Taylor of the Yellow Jackets would get the ball. And let's see what this kid has got, right? Throws it, picks it up, and he's all the way. Breaks a couple of tackles on the way to the end zone. Wow. WAKULLA would win this one 29-7. It's fine. A nice little celebration there, too, as well. Cheerleaders are going to take us to break in this one.
You're watching Friday Night Overtime on ABC 27. Woo!
The sound of SUWANNEE, your Friday night overtime band of the week. I love the band.
Yeah,
it's just
gotta love
some
the
of these
band,
games
right?
just don't have the band yet, which I get, social distancing.
Section, yeah.
But it's not football. It's not Friday night without the band. I love it.
Yeah. Now, we mentioned a lot of teams had to begin quarantine this week. 4 teams total across the Big Bend in South Georgia.
Colquitt County back from quarantine for their first game of the year tonight, hosting Banneker. Welcome back, Packers. Colquitt County Packers finally opening up their season. They had to miss those 2 games because of some positive cases in the pack. They came to play. Banneker punting on 4th down, but the punter taking off with it. Lyric Thomas meets him, and Colquitt takes over. Later in the quarter, Packers up 7. They add 2 at Jamari Hill to carry. Too easy. Colquitt extends their lead to 14-0, and that's all the Pack would need tonight. Colquitt County wins big, 51-0. Welcome back.
We got some blowouts tonight. Well, Brookwood at home this week hosting Seminole County. End of the second quarter. Seminole Indians are down 6-7 when Boris Melton passes to Aiden Scherer. He's tackled just shy of the first down. Warriors are up 6-7 when Dallas Forces passes into the end zone. That one is caught. The Warriors are up 6-15 after going for 2, and later on, it would be the Warriors defense coming through. Nice guys celebrating there for that touchdown.
All the love.
You're right. So then after that, it would be the defense getting things done. Warriors run it. Fort Lauderdale, Warriors up at the end of the first half, 21-6 was the final. Brookwood wins bid 42-13. Gaston County Jaguars in their very first game of the season, hitting the road, taking on Marianna. Marianna 1-1, hosting their first Class 4A opponent of the year, and it's Gaston County's first game of the year. First quarter, first play. Jaguars, big touchdown run by John Terrius Thomas, takes it all the way past the 30. Nice start there for the Jaguars. Then the handoff again to Thomas. This time he's able to find a hole and get past all the Bulldogs all the way to the end zone. 7-0 Gadsden. Then Jags continue to pour it on. Jaquavius Pride punches it into the end zone. 13-0 Jaguars. 28 Gaston County the final in Marianna tonight.
A lot of big games. MACLAY taking on FAMU. DRS Marauders boasting the yellow tonight. They raise money to fight childhood cancer. Gotta love that. Coming out of the half, DRS up 18-0. Michael Grant, beautiful toss to Caleb Hutchin. That leads to a field goal. It's 18-3. MACLAY back on offense later. Check the defense from Zevin Colston all over it. Few plays later. Grant going back to his guy. Hutchin hauling it in. Just so smooth. It's 18-10. MACLAY fights back, but they fall just short. 18-16 the final. Baby Rattlers coming out on top with the win. The Taylor County Bulldogs' first game of the season got canceled thanks to COVID last week. They were at WAKULLA tonight at home in Perry for the first time this year, hosting Chiefland. Halftime in Taylor County, two Bulldogs trailing Chiefland 6-0. Both teams looking for their first win of the season. Cameron Upshaw must have seen this play a lot in the first half because he flies up from free safety, making the tackle on the sweep. Gotta love it. After a punt, Taylor taking over 3rd and long. Kevis Thomas finding Nasia Glanton near midfield. It's a foot race to the end zone, and he's going to win. 65 yards on the score. Taylor County takes a 7-0 lead over Chiefland. Chiefland goes back to that same sweep towards the sideline. Once again, it's snuffed out by the Bulldog defense. Why do you keep doing it? Taylor County, they go on to win this one 21-14 over those Chiefland Indians.
And also taking a trip down to Hamilton County, playing host to WEWAHITCHKA. Very first drive for the Gators. Alex Williams steps up in the pocket, finds a little space along the sidelines, and he pulls up 30 yards on the run. That one would put the Gators in the red zone. Now, a block in the back took a touchdown off the board. Williams still looking to get that touchdown back, looking for his receiver, but instead finds somebody in the opposite jerseys, picked off by Tyler Whetstone. Then Trojans, very next drive. Now Whetstone, you just saw him get the pick on one end. This time he's on offense.
Doing it
and
all.
shows off the Jets.
Doing it all.
Number 6, he has an angle there, but he just can't catch him. 75 yards to the end zone. That put Hamilton County up 7-0. They would go on to win 28-21.
Good stuff. Lafayette Hornets had a bye week last week. Back in action tonight at home against St. Joseph Academy. First touchdown under 2 minutes left to go in the first. Carlos Murphy stumbling in there, but guess what? Touchdown is a touchdown. 7-0 Hornets under 4 minutes to go in the second. Monte Gilliard taking it across. There he goes. 14-0 in Mayo. They keep pouring it on. Still the second. Mario Thomas airing it out. Number 13, hauling it in. Carlos Murphy, 20-0.
Ooh, right in stride.
Right into his arms. 41-8, the final. Lafayette wins big. They improve to 1-1 on the year. So a lot of big games, a lot of blowouts. I think we saw a lot of goose eggs on the board with a lot of big numbers on the other end.
That means the football is getting better, though. Kids are starting to get into the rhythm, right?
And you know what? I talked to a lot of people tonight, just glad football is back.
I'm one of them.
One of them. And glad you're here tonight to join us again, Brian. We'll see you guys next week.
Have a good one.
4.